Hey everyone, it's Kino here. Thanks for tuning in to Living the Yogi's Life, where I share with you what it means to live the yoga life. It's so important when you're doing the practice that you understand that really each posture contains a lesson, and that the real purpose of the whole journey of yoga is to lead you into an inner experience. I feel like before I started yoga, I used to have this kind of constant inner dialogue that was moderately negative. I used to criticize myself a lot, and I used to complain a lot, even if it was just in my head. And then as I started to do the practice, I realized that that little voice of complaining was creating almost like anxiety and worry inside of me, inside of myself. And I was also feeling, I don't know, I was just feeling like that constant inner dialogue that's always in your head. I mean, just think about that for a moment. If you just roll through your day, how many thoughts do you think that are critical throughout the day? Whether you direct those critical thoughts towards yourself. How many of you look in the mirror and you don't like what you see? Or someone cuts you off in traffic and you think, what a jerk, you know? Or someone's taking a long time in line, you know, in the grocery store, and you think, man, this sucks. How many of those little negative moments do you have throughout your day? Who we are at our deepest potential is the strength and power to rise above the pettiness, to rise above the drama. The strength that you cultivate in the yoga practice is so that you have a strong and steady mind. And that mind, the strong, steady mind, is able to turn the negativity into positive thoughts. So that it almost feels like when those negative thoughts harass your mind and they're sort of really present, you have the power to go in and grab the storyline of your life and turn it towards more positive thinking, and especially when those thoughts are directed towards yourself. So the yogi's task isn't a small task, it's a really noble task. You have to be strong enough to be and embody love in every moment, to have love fill your whole heart up. And what's really important when you think about living the yoga life is that every time you feel negative thoughts directed towards yourself, you have to grab hold of that train of thought and then switch it. Focus on something that you love, whether it's about yourself or about your life or something around you. I always think of the blue sky and the beach, even if I'm not there at that time, or focus on some aspect of yourself that you love. If you don't have one thing about yourself that you truly love, start today and really look for it and find it. I'll bet you that other people have pointed out things that they love about you numerous times. But if you don't love yourself, you're never available to take those in. If any of you are feeling angry at someone else, like if you're seeking vengeance or justice, see if you can turn that right around, turn it into forgiveness, and let your heart open to the true compassion of what it means to be a yogi. If any of you out there right now are feeling disdain, contempt, or hatred towards someone else, see if you can turn that around and make it tolerance, understanding, and respect. So you open your heart up to the pure vibration of love and you let it transform you from deeply within yourself. And then it has the possibility to transform your whole world, because as soon as that inner dialogue of slightly negative thoughts stops, it's like the whole world responds to you in a different way. When you're able to be love, then you see love and it surrounds you. Love is strong and patient. Love never quits and never gives up. Love is always humble and kind and willing to lend a helping hand. Love is always positive, whole, and complete. And when you see yourself in the eyes of spirit, you know that you're filled with love. So when you see yourself through the eyes of spirit and you're filled with love, you'll know that you'll live the yoga life in every moment. Thanks so much for joining me, everyone. Namaste.